And welcome to News Channel 8. I'm Junior Garcia, and here are some of the stories we have for you tonight. A St. Thomas man killed near a nightclub. St. Croix teachers still waiting on summer school pay. And BVI friendship celebration. These stories and more up next on News Channel 8.
Meaningful Beauty, now available in the Virgin Islands, brings you News Channel 8. Pamela and Cindy Crawford tell how they use it. More on Channel 8, as seen on channel8.com, and call 1-800-811-2749 for Meaningful Beauty.
In our top story tonight, police on St. Thomas are investigating a fatal shooting that occurred in the area of Blitz nightclub. The male victim has been identified as 22-year-old Shaquoi E. Benjamin. VI-PD spokeswoman Melody Rames has more details on this murder.
Police released additional information on the fatal shooting of Shaquoi Benjamin. Police said an 18-year-old female was also injured by gunshots that were fired outside the Blitz nightclub on Noragata in the early morning hours of Sunday, November 19th. 22-year-old Shaquoi Benjamin was shot and killed in that incident. The female victim told police that she was outside the club when shots were fired and she ducked behind a parked vehicle. And when she realized that she was shot, she ran back into the club seeking assistance. She was taken by ambulance to the Schneider Regional Medical Center for treatment of gunshot injuries to her right arm and a graze to her left thigh. Police were notified of the shooting at about 4:08 a.m. and they went to the emergency room to interview the male victim. However, they were not able to because of his condition. Shaquoi Benjamin, the victim, was pronounced dead by medical staff at 4:45 a.m. that same day. This case is presently under investigation by the Major Crimes Unit, and any persons with any information regarding this incident are asked to contact the unit at 340-774-2211, extensions 5617, 5618, and 5619. You can also call Emergency 911, Crime Stoppers USVI, the Police Commissioner's Office, and the Office of the Chief of Police.
In other news, this past weekend, the USVI and British Virgin Islands celebrated the 41st Annual Friendship Day, where we heard remarks from the British Virgin Islands Governor John Duncan, British Virgin Islands Premier Dr. Orlando Smith, and Virgin Islands Governor John D. Young.
As you may know, in the United Kingdom, we often refer to our American friends as the cousins. In most senses, this is metaphorical. In this case, it is quite remarkable. We're talking much more than cousins. We're talking aunts, uncles, nephews, nieces, sisters, brothers, and every conversation, as I just saw, opens with, where are you from? Who are you related to? This is one big community. But we are also small island communities, and we have to face up to the challenges, economic, political, social, which we will have to deal with in this beginning of the 21st century. And those challenges for small islands are particularly acute because we are small. We're not able to get economies of scale just like that. We have all the challenges, political and social, of large countries, but we don't have the means to tackle them. So as we go forward, I'm very pleased, and assuming my governorship here, to be seeing that there is such a close relationship between the communities and that there is a mechanism for me to talk to my counterpart in the USVI.
Primarily the fact that we live in one space, that is the British Virgin Islands, often referred to by some governors as the Greater Virgin Islands. Some of those who see a potential for greater alignment of the two sets of islands, I thought perhaps one destiny. But that is something for future discussion. But the fact that we live in this one sort of area, which many consider to be the most beautiful part of the world, and certainly some part of it are more special than other parts. I won't go into say which part is most special today, but I think the entire islands, Virgin Islands, are very special. And so we are fortunate as a people to be living in these islands.
I just want to welcome everyone to a very important part of our history, to our town. And it's interesting that this year in particular, that we're holding it here in the middle of Charlotte Amalie, with the looking down of Rothschild Francis, of J. Hamilton Jackson, and the same day Antonio Jarvis. It gives us a pleasure to know that in several years we will represent a celebration of 100 years that will take us to another level. But all of that is made more comfortable by the relationships that we have between our territories, the real Virgin Islands and the United States Virgin Islands, and the British Virgin Islands. Our ability to achieve what is important is based on the dollars. Want to have the most important meeting you hold it on August Monday, and no one in the U.S. Virgin Islands will be at that meeting. But in all seriousness, today I think is a part of our friendship. It's a part of our history, our culture, and it is one event, in addition to, as the Premier said, the Inter-Virgin Islands Council, where those within our government that throughout the year debate issues that may keep us apart, but on this particular day, on a day of friendship, everyone is here.
Meanwhile, St. Croix teachers have not yet been paid for work done over the summer. The Education Department acknowledged in a statement. Senator Kenneth Gittins sound off on this matter.
Several weeks ago, I was contacted by several parents of students that participated in the Department of Education's MESA program. And around the same time frame was contacted by several teachers who taught summer school and after-school programs. They brought to my attention that students and teachers were not paid as agreed upon. I immediately contacted both the Commissioner of Education and the St. Croix District School Superintendent, who both advised that the matter was being addressed. I was advised that once the paperwork was in order, there was a great possibility of both the MESA students and the teachers seeing a check during the first pay period in October. Well, as for those teachers who taught summer school and the after-school program, that was not the case. I was again contacted and made aware that the teachers have not received any payments as late as yesterday. This truly bothered me, and I again reached out to the superintendent of schools in the St. Croix district, Mr. Gary Malloy. This was just yesterday morning, and I expressed my concern and disappointment. I am concerned because we should not have our underpaid teachers going through any added stress, especially during these hard economic times. And disappointed because these are available federal funds that should be paid out on time, especially to avoid returning any of these federal funding to the federal government. However, the good news is I was advised that this matter now has priority, and hopefully all the needed documentation will be completed, signed, and sent for payment. And some, if not most, teachers in the St. Croix district that's affected should see their summer school and or after school checks by the first week in November. I do, however, intend to remain in contact with the superintendent's office until our teachers and affected students are fully paid.
Education Commissioner Donna Fred Gregory said most will be paid by the next pay period. Stay tuned to News Channel 8. We have more news right after this.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
And welcome back to News Channel 8. Police Commissioner Rodney Carrad joins with the Department of Education officials in observing National School Bus Safety Week, which begins Monday today, the 20th of October, and ends on Friday, the 24th.
Police Commissioner Rodney F. Carrad Sr. joins with the Department of Education officials in observing National School Bus Safety Week, which begins on Monday, October 20th, and ends on Friday, October 24th. The commissioner said this year's theme of At My Stop, You Stop is very relevant due to the fact that he has received reports over the years of motor vehicle operators not stopping when a school bus stops, extends its stop sign, and activates its flashing lights. Bus drivers and school crossing guards are instructed to report all vehicles that speed around stopped school buses when they are discharging passengers. Commissioner Carrad also reminds the motoring public to observe all posted road signs, especially those instructing drivers to slow down in a school zone. According to VI law, when school is in session, the speed limit in a school zone is 20 miles an hour, even when students are not present. When children are present, the speed limit reduces to 10 miles per hour. The commissioner said disregarding the signs of a stopped school bus discharging the students is very risky behavior and a violation of the law. He said, let us not wait for a child to get injured or killed. And he said that the same goes for exceeding the speed limit when in school zones. The signs are placed there for a reason, the commissioner said. A child or a pedestrian being hurt or worse because of someone's negligence and not following the letter of the law just might be their own child or family member or someone they know. It's just not worth taking the chance. There is no excuse to put our children in harm's way by ignoring the law as it pertains to stop school buses or neglecting to follow what the posted signs indicate, the commissioner concluded.
That's right. Stay safe. This Thursday, the Sunshine Mall comes alive as the International Home Expo Show will be there from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m., showing you the latest products.
Hello, people from San Croix. We are coming from Colombia. We're going to bring an expo. We're going to be in the Sunshine Mall for a few days. You can't miss it. We're going to have a lot of products for kitchen, for home appliances, everything you want, but you can find those products in the normal market. So please come and visit us because we are going to waiting for you. We are going to be there from this Thursday for a few days. We are going to have like a toothpaste dispenser, sharpener for every different kind of knives and tools. Also the suction pump to unplug drains, to unplug toilets. Also the knife, multi-purpose knife, the grainer, the steam iron, and everything you want. You can find it. We have a lot of people from Colombia. They are expert on each product, and they're going to show you how do the products work.
We came a couple of professionals to demonstrate the products so you can find how it works and definitely get the right product for your home. As Andrew said.
Y ahora para la gente que habla en español también tenemos una invitación muy especial. Estamos en Saint Croix desde Colombia para todos ustedes con los productos más novedosos del mercado. La plancha a vapor, el dispensador de crema dental, tenemos un molino espectacular que hace diferentes tipos de cortes, tenemos el cuchillo mágico, es un cuchillo multipropósito. Todo este tipo de productos ustedes no lo van a poder conseguir en el mercado local. Por eso es la única oportunidad para poderlo comprar. Van a estar los expertos en cada producto enseñándoles cómo funciona. Lo importante es que vamos a estar desde este jueves por pocos días. No se lo pueden perder. Venimos de verdad con mucho entusiasmo, muchas ganas a venderlo, atenderlo con la mejor disposición y los precios son de locura. ¿Por qué? Porque la mayoría de los productos nosotros mismos los fabricamos.
We were waiting for you at the Sunshine Mall beginning this Thursday. Open 10 to 8 all days, so you can miss it. Please come and visit us, all right? Venimos un grupo de 20 stands que están dispuestos a enseñarle cómo trabaja cada producto. Están dispuestos a demostrarle, a indicarle cómo es su funcionalidad. Entonces, por favor, encontrémonos desde este jueves 23 en el Sunshine Mall. Estamos abiertos de 10 a 8. No se lo pueden perder.
Remember, this Thursday, for a few days, you can't miss it. You can't find this kind of products in the normal market. You only will find this in the Sunshine Mall for a few days.
Sounds like we need to make it down there to hook up the house. All right, don't touch that remote. We have more news coming up next.
This newscast has been sponsored by Mario's Virgin Crystal. Let us save you the hassle of lugging those jugs around. Purified bottled water conveniently delivered to your home or office. Also available in your favorite grocery store. Call 773-2810.
This is News Channel 8. This is News Channel 8.
And finally tonight, the RCA boat racing is growing fast. And recently, members from St. Croix traveled to St. John, where they participated in a racing tournament and won. Let's take a look.
Hi, we're members of the St. Croix RC boat racing crew. We're just coming back from our races in St. John over the weekend, where St. Croix sweep all classes except the super boat. My name is Barton Edney Jr., the president. This is Armstrong, our chairman, and Max Barry, a racer. Max took second in the offshore class. Austin took first in the cat class. I took first in the mono and fourth in the cat class. We went over St. John on Friday, and the weekend, Saturday and Sunday was the races. We had a great time. Next stop, Orlando, Florida, January 22nd, where we'll be taking on the big boys for the big trophies. From the St. Croix, St. Thomas, St. John, it'll be about 20 guys going up there to compete. We're going up to compete right now. It's going to be about 287 boats. So, small island going against the big guys.
My name is Elvin Otanyo. I'm part of RC Boat Club in St. Croix, Virgin Islands. I'm part of RC Boat Club in St. Croix, Virgin Islands, you know what I mean? We went St. John the other day, and we had some fun over there. We had all the boys them from here. We went over and we share our sport here with the RC Boat Club. First in the offshore, I guess second in mono, and I guess in cat, because Austin take over the cat like always. I always leaving me in third, but I do good. We're in Orlando just now. I hope to bring back more plaques to St. Croix from Orlando, and I hope to see more people coming around here again in the hobby where we, for they could travel and represent St. Croix.
Good day, folks. My name is Maxime Barry. I ran second place in the offshore in St. John District 13 races. It was a hot, great day of races. Guys from all over the Virgin Islands came out to represent. It was just a whole fun day. Of everybody just having fun and having a blast. So until next year, we're going to start all over again in March, right here in St. Croix. With all the guys, everybody welcome to come out and have fun.
I won in the mono class. I came in first, and I came in fourth in the cat class. And like Max said, we're getting ready to go to Florida and start over the Caribbean races once more, March 2015. We'll go from St. Croix, Puerto Rico, Totola, and ending in St. John. We're out here every weekend, Saturday and Sunday, anytime after lunch. Come by, meet the guys, see if it's something that you're interested in, and get started.
Now that should fill your need for speed. Don't go anywhere. We have your weather coming up next.
Your weather coming up next. Your weather.
And here's a look at your local weather.
Tonight, scattered showers, mainly after 3 a.m. Partly cloudy with a low around 78. East-northeast wind 18 to 21 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 40%. New precipitation amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch possible. Tuesday, scattered showers, mostly sunny with a high near 86. East-northeast wind 14 to 18 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 40%. New precipitation amounts between 1/10 and 1/4 of an inch possible. On Tuesday night, scattered showers and thunderstorms. Partly cloudy with a low around 75. East-northeast wind 10 to 16 miles per hour. Chance of precipitation is 40%. New rainfall amounts of less than 1/10 of an inch, except higher amounts possible in thunderstorms. This is Cheryl Francis with your Channel 8 News Weather.
Thank you very much for tuning in. That's all we have for local news. Now do not forget to like us on Facebook at WSVI-CH8. Also, follow us on Twitter at WSVI-CH8 News. I'm Junior Garcia, and World News is up next. Good night, Virgin Islands.
Meaningful Beauty, now available in the Virgin Islands, brings you News Channel 8. Pamela and Cindy Crawford tell how they use it. More on Channel 8, as seen on channel8.com, and call 1-800-811-2749 for Meaningful Beauty.